So I've shown you how webOS lets you finally really work the way you want to work today. But there is a dark side. The more connected I am to everything out there, the more other people are bugging me. Ever since I got here to Vegas, one of my coworkers, Andy, he's been trying to get a piece of me. And so it's inevitable that if I'm in the middle of doing something, I'm going to get interrupted. Say I'm working on my grocery list here. Yeah, there he is. Now, we can't do anything about your friends or their manners, but we can put them in their place, which is down here at the bottom of the screen. I can easily focus on what I'm doing. My application completely stays live. And then when I see something I do care about, because it's at the bottom of the screen, it's easy to tap on and act on. Tickets to Studio 54, you bet I'm in. Now, the notifications work beautifully with the cards, because when I do choose to change focus, I don't have to go hunting for where I was before. I just go back to the cards and resume right where I was. These notifications work anytime webOS needs to get your attention. IM, text messages, alarms, voicemails, anything. And any developer can use them. Now, if you miss something or you choose to ignore it, we store all those icons down there in the lower right corner, so they're easy for you to get to unobtrusively. I pop them open, and I get what we call a little dashboard here, where I can see all the information I need. At a glance, I can see the number of messages left, a little preview of what's going on. I can act on this, just dismiss the ones I really don't want to deal with, or tap on the ones I actually do care about. But the dashboard is more than just about messaging interruptions. It gives me a way to control everything that's on the device. So, for example, say I'm listening to music. Let's actually listen to some music here. Yeah. And I'm doing something else. I was in email or whatever. You'll notice we created a notification for the music player as well. And I open that up, and I get the dashboard entry for music. And it's cool. I can see who's playing it, the name of the track. I even get the album art, although it's not a very pretty album art. I have control right here. I can advance to the next track easily. And, of course, it is completely live. That's a little better. And if I'm in the middle of doing something, I want to put it on pause, it's easy to do that as well with the dashboard. But the best part about the dashboard and the notifications here is that they are a completely open design. Developers can write anything for it: stocks, weather, RSS photo feeds, whatever you can imagine. You can put in any controls and graphics you want. It's just CSS, HTML, and JavaScript like every other app I've shown you now. Now, this principle of control is so important to us that we apply it even to the most urgent alarms. On any other device, if it decided there was something really important going on, like maybe a party after a demo or something like that, it would get all completely in your face. It would cut off what you were doing. But Palm will never do that. Even the most urgent applications happen down there at the bottom. So if I'm writing my list of stuff here, you can see the application itself resizes to use the available space. It stays completely live. I can finish my thought, and then when I'm ready, I can deal with the notification. Now, this notification actually gives me some options to really deal with it. I can snooze it and dismiss it, but I can also reach out to the people participating in this event with just one touch and let them know maybe I'm going to be running a little late, or any other message I'd like to send them. So just like that. The big notifications are also completely open in design, so I can't wait to see what kinds of stuff developers are going to put in them. I've shown you a lot. I've shown you cards, which is a completely new metaphor for managing multiple activities on mobile. I've shown you contacts, calendar, email, and messaging, all in synergy with the web, and an awesome web browser for the rest of the web. You've got instant keyboard access to everything on your device and off, and dashboard control and oversight of everything. webOS really gives you so much control and so much power with UI that is almost invisible. With that, I'd like to invite John to come back on stage and take it from here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matthias. That was spectacular. Now, that demo just scratches the surface, or should I say touches the surface, of what Palm webOS is capable of. There's a lot more in there. Now, I have one little more thing to show you, if you don't mind. Many of you know I'm a huge proponent of ecosystems, hardware and software, third-party, and our own. And so we've been working on a variety of accessories, and I'd like to show you the first of many. This is Touchstone. Pretty cool looking. But what is it? Well, you put it on your desk, you plug it in the wall, you drop your pre on it, and it gives you wireless charging using inductive technology. It's got little magnets in it, so it holds it in the right place, either vertical or horizontal. So you can set it horizontal and watch a movie, listen to your Bluetooth stereo speakers. It's pretty cool. Now, great consumer products are about the integration of hardware and software. You have to think about the whole user experience. And Touchstone is an example of that. You know, you get a phone call, you look down and see who's calling, and decide you want to answer it, you just pick it up. Automatically answers. Or, sitting in Touchstone, your phone rings and you look down and you just tap the answer button, and it turns on the speakerphone. That's an example of what the integration of hardware and software gives you. So let's recap and look at all the things you've seen today that are new. Breakthrough user experience. Palm Synergy, I think that's just huge. Universal search. One of my personal favorites is unobtrusive notifications. I am so tired of hitting dismiss, dismiss, dismiss. And then be able to do multiple activities at once. Be able to take an interrupt, deal with it, and then go back to where you left off. Now, we have a couple more things we'd like to tell you about. So let me welcome Ed back to the stage to tell you. Ed?
I love Touchstone. It's so cool. And you just put this thing down and just boop, and starts charging. And a lot of fun. Well, you might be wondering, hey, how does Pre fit into the marketplace here? How does it compete? And frankly, we think it's got the combination kind of a perfectly balanced. You know, it's not just for work. It's got an incredible keyboard and great email and all kinds of capabilities there. It's not just for play. It can do video and music, and it's fun to play with. We think it's the one phone that you can use through your entire life, and you'll really enjoy using it. All the smartphones kind of will bring you the web, but they kind of bring it to you with those walls around it a bit. We think Pre is the first device that'll really help you automatically navigate around the device. Now, it wouldn't be navigate around the web. Now, it wouldn't be possible to do a product like this without some great partners. And we have a couple of them with us today we'd like to introduce to you. We have an exclusive launch partner. Sprint is going to be launching the product with us. And they've been a great partner of ours for a lot of years. And we're very excited to be working with them on this. And joining me today on the stage is Dan Hesse, the CEO of Sprint, who please welcome Dan to the stage.